Welcome one more time to this channel, EVICE Auto, in which this time we are going to do a maintenance wash for the first time of a vehicle in the channel. And the car in question is this Volkswagen Touareg from 2005. The car is dirty, not too dirty, but the roof and the bonnet, yeah, it's been parked under a tree and it's quite, well, there's a lot of dirt there. But the wheels are okay, in my opinion. So now, what we are going to do, I'm going to describe every equipment and every product I'm going to use. I'm going to describe it step by step, and I will show you how to do a maintenance wash in 30 minutes. Okay, let's go. We start with a pressure washer. This is a cordless 36 volt pressure washer from Ryobi. I leave you here on the top right a video with all the details and all the equipment and everything, prices and everything about this Ryobi. I already reviewed that in the channel. For this kind of SUV you will need 2 batteries, because with one is not enough. Why I've got 2 ones? Because this one I use with this orifice for the turbo option, and this is the default one. I use it without the turbo button. Now, this is a very expensive Mosmatic gun. It's expensive because of the trigger and this swivel, right? And it's connected to MTM 15 meters, or if you want 50 feet pressure washer. And also I got the Ryobi with the quick connects. This is the machine I'm going to use it in the channel. You can wash a car without a pressure washer, yes you can, but you won't get the same results. So this is, in short, the pressure washer I'm going to use. Now let's start with the products and other equipment. So we start from right to left, describing all the products here. First of all, this is an optional step. I will use in 15 milliliters or 1 ounce of this optimal no rinse wash and wax, wash and shine. I will use that in the bucket for the rinsing. As I said, it's optional. I get better lubrication with this. Now you can see here that I've got here 2 foam canyons. This is a Chinese one, which is okay, and this is the MTN Professional PF22 foam canyon. Why I've got 2? Because, as I said, the roof and the bonnet is quite dirty. I'm going to use Bill Humber Auto Foam. It's not very foamy, but it's strong, very strong. So as a pre-wash, I'm not going to rinse the car. And after that, in this MTM foam canyon, I've got the chemical guys Honeydew Snow Foam Auto Wash, and I will foam all the car with this product, which is foamy and it's good price. What you need to know, I always buy the shampoos in a gallon form, or 4 or 5 liters if you are in Europe. Why? Because that way is much more economical. However, these products you can also find in small bottles, like half a liter bottle like this one, which is convenient to dispense the product. Next, I'm going to use the PNS Bead Maker. This is a very shiny product, and it gives, let's say, a silky smooth feel to the paint. So once I wash the car, when I dry it, I will use this product. You will see that, and I use it with this spray bottle. Next, because this is a SUV and the tires are very large, I will be using this professional Hyperdressing from EVICE to give shine to the tires. You can dilute it. In this case I diluted 50-50, 1-to-1 with water. If you want less shine, you can dilute it maybe 2-to-1. Nowadays this is a very expensive product. It costs here in Europe like 80 euros. But my advice is that you, maybe with a friend, you can buy a gallon and it will last you forever. I recommend that, especially because in this case we are going to use it also in the wheel wells. You will see that in a moment. And like always, in case you use any chemicals, please always use gloves. In this case these are nitrile gloves. It covers until the half of the forehand. So now we enter in the, let's say, the 2 parts more interesting of this video. the first part will be the wheel cleaner. This is the Autofanatic Professional Wheel Cleaning Foam, and I dilute it with water inside this IKEA Foam 9 Professional Foaming Sprayer. The difference is that I modify this and I put here a valve, a bicycle valve, or a car. Yeah, so you can now pressurize it with this portable air compressor. It's much more convenient than doing by hand, but you can always do it by hand, right? You will see that it's amazing. And the other part will be that I will be washing this SUV with a microfiber mop by Griot's Garage and modify here by the Autofanatic. So you will see that you can do a maintenance wash with this very fast. Although I also got this Microfiber Mitt, or if you prefer a pad, I recommend that Sonax wash pad. For now, you will see that in the future other options, but for now, just to reach the small corners and things like that. Finally, we enter here another wash mitt for the wheels, a cheap microfiber towel for dirty parts like wheels or pipes, things like that, engine maybe. My choice today is we are going to test this Microfiber Supreme driving towel for drying the car, and for small parts also the finishing towel from Microfiber. You will see that in the drying process. So just to finish with the table here, just because we are using a Ryobi cordless pressure washer, we'll be using the same batteries here with this leaf blower from Ryobi. It's not one of the best. It's almost, well, it's not very good, let's say that way. I've got other models better than this one. You will see that in the channel. And as always, protect your ears with this 3M Peltor X2A. I recommend these ones. Alright, so we finish here with the table. Now, because we are cleaning a very large SUV, we need to get higher. There are lot of options in the market. I went with this. This is a garden tool. If you flip it that way, you can put your knees there and maybe wash a wheel or lower parts of the vehicle. In this case, we are going to use it that way to wash the roof. Right, I will link that in the description as well. And for now, I think I'm the only person in the world that decided to do this 2-bucket system. Instead of going with the typical and conventional wheel buckets round like this one from Microfiber, with the top and the grip guard and this extra piece with by detail guards, in which I've got the brush for the wheels, another Daytona brush for the wheels. This is for the wheel wells IC detail, you will see that, and 2 brushes. I went with this 36 liter with ringer buckets and I joined together. You will see that maybe in another video. I will detail all the buckets I got, and if enough people ask me in the comments how I did that, maybe I will be doing a video of a do-it-yourself about how to do the grip guards and everything. Finally, I've got a filter there in the inlet with this hose from Obsessed Garage with this fire nozzle, fireman style nozzle, let's say that. And as I said, these buckets are very convenient because you can put, for example, your canyon there. You can put other items. For instance, I've got here these detail guards round, I don't know how they call it in really, but you put that behind your wheels so the hose won't stick there. You will see that. It comes in a packet of 4. I only want to use 2 of them, so you only need to buy 2 of them. I like that product. And I think for now you've got all the descriptions you will need. So let's start washing this SUV, the Volkswagen Touareg. Okay, let's do it. So we start pressurizing the IK foamer with about 35 psi. Next step will be putting some shampoo inside the wheel bucket and create some foam with the hose. So this is my wheel setup. I will foam the two right wheels at the same time, and then I will start brushing with the brushes here for the wheels. Okay, let's do it. So the process of cleaning the wheels is over, and now we proceed to the next step, which is start with the foaming canyons. So we start foaming with the pre-washed auto foam from Big Hamba. So we soften up all the dirt attached to the paint. So as you can tell, after 2 or 3 minutes all the foam is going to the ground. So now is the time to make another foam bath with the honeydew snow foam from Chemical Guys. And now let's pick up the wash mop and start brushing. I'm done with the wash mop. So now for the tricky parts like the mirrors or the wheel wells, the jambs of the door, I'm going to use this microfiber mitt so I can reach every corner. And finally, let's rinse the car. We've just finished rinsing the car, so now we take the leaf blower to dry the tricky parts, and then we start drying with a drying towel. Now we will be using the drying towel with some bead maker, and we continue the drying process. We are going to do the finishing towel with a spray of bead maker only, and we finish drying the whole car. we are almost done. We have to dress all 4 wheels, all 4 tires, using this Microfiber Hyperdressing, and we can use it with a round applicator or a cylindrical applicator, as you want. Okay, let's do it. You've seen that I put all the product directly to the applicator, not to the tire. That's important. We don't use it that much, and it's important to take away the residue with a cheap microfiber towel. One last trick with the hyperdressing is that the rear wheels, they are covered with this arch black plastic trim. So we are going to spray the hyperdressing there. If we miss something and it stays white, it will turn bright dark in a few minutes. Well, I think the result talks by itself. I mean, this car is a daily driver. It has more than 200,000 miles. I mean, it's flawless. No, it is not perfect, obviously. But when I drive it, it will turn heads now. And remember, all the equipment, all the chemical products, everything, I use it today. From the chemicals, to the buckets, to the mop, to the pressure washing, everything. Everything will be described in the description below. And if you have any doubt or question, please send me an email to info@eviceauto.com. Or always, you also have the web page. And please subscribe to this channel so we can grow up and make it bigger. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one.